So I'm reading a book that was recommended to me called The One Thing. It's blowing this myth that multitasking is where it's at. That when somebody multitasks, actually you're doing a lot of things poorly. And according to science and the studies, that if you focus on just one thing, you can give it your all, and now you can accomplish something. So the book starts off that way, but then of course it goes into what is the one thing you should be doing. Of course we all have our to-do lists all day long. I need to do this, 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 and this, and I get pleasure checking it off, and they're saying don't do that. That's not how you should live your life. You shouldn't have all the things I need to do and then just check them off. You should take a look at your list. What is the one thing that you should do? What is the one thing that is more important than any of the others? So apparently it's a psychological thing that we tend to avoid the most important thing and fill our life with all the like to do in order to rationalize, well, I'm busy and I'm doing this, and you never really get to the most important thing, which is the one thing. So the book tells you that you have to look at your life and what's in front of you and pick the one thing that is the most important. That if you do that, then all the other things don't even matter if they don't get done. What is the one thing that you could possibly do that would make all those other things on your list redundant, unnecessary? That one thing might be in a relationship. That one thing might be something in your professional life. That one thing might be spiritual. What's the one thing in your spiritual life that you can do that would make such a difference that even if you didn't get to all these other things, this is going to propel you forward in your relationship with God as a Jew? Yes, there's 613 mitzvahs. Woo, that sounds like a lot. But first of all, just over half apply today. And of those, there's things that don't apply to you, because maybe you're not a Kohen, or maybe it's a gender-based thing, or maybe it's geographic. There's certain things you have to do in Israel you don't have to do outside of Israel. And then when you get down to it, the ones that you're really obligated to do, what's the one thing, what's the one mitzvah that can take you to a different place? That even if you're not doing some other mitzvahs, but if you do this one is going to strengthen you and bring you forward in your relationship with God and your potential, that even if you don't get to the other things, you're going somewhere. Don't spend your life rationalizing or avoiding or being so busy with your lists that you don't really get to that one thing. I'm Lori, Almost Live.